Ah, my friend, I'm glad I found thee. I have a question for you. See if you can help me. You see, I've been afflicted with some sort of curse. It's making my life difficult, making it so much worse. The curse is Shakespearean in nature, or possibly from Silverstein. The full origin of this curse is still yet to be seen. You can probably tell, but I'm being forced to rhyme. No matter what I do, it happens all the time. I've tried all I can, but alas, there's no luck. The only thing I can avoid is curse. For example, I cannot say frick. Now that you know my conflict, this is where I turn to you. You're the only one who can help, the only one I can turn to. After some research, I know how to break the curse, but depending on what you think of me, there might not be anything worse. To lift this curse is simple. We follow the fairy tale. Although, if you were to ask my opinion, this route is overdone and quite stale. It's a story as old as fiction, though recently may have been transplanted. If you need something more recent, maybe look towards Enchanted. The story of a beauty, how she woke from her slumber. I hope this is not too much to ask. I do not wish to encumber. You still seem confused. Do you not know of what I speak? It's often done by partners, and sometimes on the cheek. I might be avoiding the word, as it leaves me quite embarrassed. It simply makes me squirm if I were to say it embarrassed. You still have no clue. I've always known you have no hint you can take. I told you it's from a fairy tale. What caused Sleeping Beauty to awake? I knew you were oblivious, but never have guessed thee this dense. It might not be as easy as I hoped to make this curse past tense. My embarrassment no matter, especially after what's transpired. I have no choice but to tell you. A kiss of true love is required. Do you understand now why I was wary to speak it? I knew it would be embarrassing, but it's even worse, I must admit. I can feel myself blushing, blood rushing to my cheeks. I hope at least you can help me fulfill the request of which I speak. I see you're quite shaken, confused by this fact. I knew this would happen. I could have guessed the impact. You can imagine my reaction from whence I first learned. It left me uneasy with a lot of concern. That is why I turn to you, as only you fit the bill. For my partner in this act, it's a role only you can fill. Yes, I know what this implies, this kiss of true love. With all the time I've had to think, it's certainly something I've thought of. It's why I said that line about what you think of me. I still decided to ask for your help. It's the only way I'll be free. I understand what you're saying, and I feel your confusion. As I said, I had time to think, and it did lead me to a conclusion. I have feelings for you. I'm hopelessly attracted to you. And as I thought further, I realized these feelings are not new. I've liked you for a while, possibly since we first met, and though I keep searching, I haven't found the end of these feelings yet. You make me feel safe, not to mention happy. I'm sorry for dropping this on you. I don't mean to get sappy. I just want to get my point across. Show how much that I care. These emotions I had to get off my chest. These emotions that I wanted to share. I will admit this isn't how I wanted our relationship to advance. If given the time, I'd want something with more romance. But this situation is not ideal and is turning quite dire. I had no choice but to admit that you're the one I admire. With all my time to think and my mother to consult, this speech about my feelings is my final result. But of all the thoughts I've had, your answer is the one thing I can't anticipate. So, what do you say? Can you reciprocate? I'll, take that as a yes. Huh. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Can I speak normally again? Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. It was getting super annoying having to rhyme all the time. I sounded like I popped right out of Hamlet or something. Also, can I take the fact that not only did you kiss me, but that it lifted the curse to mean you like me back? Because I don't think there's any other way I could take it at this point. You do like me. Oh, you have no idea how happy that makes me. Or maybe you do, since I basically just recited an entire romance poem to you. But never mind that. Can you even imagine what would have happened if this didn't work? Or if you refused to kiss me? I would have been stuck talking like that forever. I think I would have driven myself insane. So, we're dating now, right? That's gotta be how this works. Since I like you and you like me. There's no getting out of it for you. Especially since I just fell in love with you even harder after breaking the curse for me. That's gotta be partially the suspension bridge effect, right? Well, I already had feelings for you, so it doesn't matter anymore to me. You know what? Come here. I want another kiss. Now, let's give the world a real romance story. Way better than Romeo and Juliet, or Much Ado About Nothing. Though, I hope for both of our sakes we have a lot less tragedy. Hey you, thanks for listening to the end. I'd like to thank Eggles is Here on Reddit for the script. If you enjoyed this audio, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I love seeing them, and I try to respond to as many as possible. Anyway, see you later.